Even though the TIP engineers are down by 8 at the start of the 4th, the students are still very ecstatic as they are seeing themselves on national television while their schoolmates are strutting their stuff on the hard court against the NCAA's Mapua Institute of Technology Cardinals. And we'd like to thank everybody watching us live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action and on live streaming as well. This is day number 1 of the Metro Manila eliminations sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Anton Rojas alongside Marco Benitez. Marco, ano ang kailangan gawin ng TIP para makasungkit ng panalo dito kontra sa Mapua as we enter the 4th?
First of all, partner, they have to start limiting their turnovers. They've really shot themselves in the foot with their numerous turnovers. 19 turnovers, sorry, make that 24 turnovers already in the ball game, leading to 16 turnover points for Mapua. In that third quarter, Mapua outscored them 15-12. Mapua also, I believe that was the first quarter that Mapua out-rebounded the Engineers. 7-5 in terms of the offensive rebounding. That led to 6 second chance points for the Cardinals, who have built a 7-point lead here to start off the 4th quarter.
Nakikita natin TIP trying to take it up another notch pagdating sa depensa. We are seeing very sticky defense by Ibanez here. Odoa also playing Branya very tight, getting Branya out of his comfort zone, but Nieles nakalusot.
And you know, because Odoa is playing defense up top, Coach Randy Alcantara being wise, playing that double high play to keep Odoa outside the paint, in that time allowing Nieles an open driving lane to the basket.
Ibanez able to get away from trouble. Gets the ball back, shoots from the top of the key, unable to connect, and Branya secures another rebound.
And you know, one thing that you notice with the Engineers, a lot of dribbling on offense and the ball not really moving around the perimeter except for that time as they execute that fast break. But prior possessions, they've been dribbling that basketball a lot. They haven't gotten the ball inside the paint to Odoa where they have the advantage.
Again, chance of defense from the TIP students as they try to protect home court. Biteng, kapos ang kanyang tres. Ibanez, great sidestep move, and he's able to elude the defense for the acrobatic layup. Timeout, Mapua.
Ganda naman ng Euro step na yun. Ibanez waiting for the blow by.
And the NCBL boys showing us that they've got game as well. 58-53 ang ating talaan. Lamang pa rin ng Mapua dito sa 4th quarter ng kanilang bakbakan kontra sa home team, ang TIP Engineers. Once again, we'd like to remind everybody that you can check out the NCC games via live streaming on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Sa ating unang bakbakan, kanina nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pat Seahorses 90-63. Irvin Grospe led the way with 15 points as we see the chairman of NCAA Season 91 Management Committee from Mapua, of course, Sir Melchor Divina.
Congratulations to the NCAA partner. Banner year, especially that championship series between San Beda and Letran. And only bodes well for the league, and it's definitely going to be bigger next year.
And speaking of San Beda, sila ang defending champions ng NCC after beating LaSalle in 2 games in the finals last year. Let's go back to the Mapua side with Laura Liman. Lau?
Anton and Marco, although Mapua is still in the lead, the boys are not playing to the best of their ability and the coaches are somewhat upset by this. After 2 years of not making the cut, they finally qualified for the NCC at dapat wag daw nilang sayangin. In the huddle, Coach Randy is talking with more urgency and the boys are more responsive and more talkative than usual. They know that the 4th quarter will be the most difficult, especially against a loud and roaring home crowd. Anton and Marco?
Thank you very much, Laura. Well, they want to be able to duplicate what CEU did in the NCBL Championship game last September 1, overcome a raucous crowd dito sa TIP gym.
And you can be sure that this crowd is only going to get louder as they sense the close of this ball game, and TIP still in striking distance from Mapua.
Lara fakes, moves closer, Floats it up and in.
And don't look now, Anton. It's just a 3-point deficit here for the Engineers. Chance of defense.
Umiingay na ang makina ng TIP Engineers as they are on an 11-4 run. And speaking of the Engineers, let's go back to Roxanne Montealegre. Rox?
It's time para ilabas na natin ang ating school pride. Emotional na sa puntong ito si Coach Putin ng TIP Engineers. At sabi nga niya, kailangan lang patuloy ang atake at maniwala kayo na kaya niyong laruin ang bola ngayon. At sabi pa niya, we have to showcase the power of a well-balanced team. Naniniwala ko na we have the right strength, speed, basketball IQ, and talent. Kaya we have to finish strong and show the crowd what we can do. Marco, Anton?
Thank you very much, Rox. And we can feel the energy, the TIP crowd right behind their Engineers na nagpapamalas ng galing ngayon sa kanilang hard court.
And you know, partner, it gets very distracting once you hear the crowd counting down the shot clock, even though it's not really in sync with the actual shot clock. So it gets very distracting, something that Mapua has to overcome.
And the confidence is at an all-time high right now, Marco, as we saw that fearless drive by Jory Napoles, who actually took the ball down from close to the half-court line.
And yung pinag-usapan nating turnovers, Mapua is the one right now with 4 turnovers here in the 4th quarter. No turnovers yet for TIP.
That was a great block right there by Ken Lara on CJ Isit. No easy shots para sa Mapua Cardinals as we see Coach Pote de Vera, champion coach sa NCBL during the NCBL 2nd season back in October 2013. As Napoles drains the free throw and cuts the Mapua lead to just 1.
And again, chance of defense. Napoles, second leading scorer right now for the black shirts behind Namokatkat, 16.
Good defense there by Namokatkat. And speaking of good defense, Odoa is able to get a block. Pagkakataon para muling maibalik ang kalamangan sa kanilang panig. It is TIP basketball. Tumalip with a crossover behind the back dribble. Balik ang bola kay Ken Lara. Back to Tumalip. Tumalip with a fake. Tumalip, inaatrasan ng kanyang depensa. Lara for 3. No! Tapping ka ng bola. Kanino mapupunta? It goes back out. And Tumalip is able to score and give the lead to the home team, the TIP Engineers.
And you know, second chance opportunity there created by Udoa with his tap off of that miss. And another turnover here for Mapua.
The Cardinals are feeling the pressure inside the TIP gym. Namokatkat for 3. No. Ball is loose. Namokatkat picks it up. Tumalip secures the basketball. Napoles with a jumper. It's good.
Very steady play here from Napoles. Very efficient player. Seems to know when to take the good shot. 17-4 run here for TIP.
The Engineers feeling it.
Engineering a comeback.
And it started with the defense, really.
Yep.
Odoa getting a block there on Bunyag. And look at the confidence from Jory Napoles draining that shot.
Talk about defense. 5 turnovers forced already by TIP. They have outscored Mapua 13-2 here in the 4th.
5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
And you know, get this, partner. Mapua has only scored 17 points the entire second half, while TIP 25.
Essen Gabo. Crucial possession para sa Mapua Cardinals. Serrano jacks up a 3. No. Rebound, Jemuel Namokatkat. Ibanez gets it back. He gives it to Jemwell na mukatkat. Cross-court pass. Tumalip. Missing on that shot. Gabo. Behind the back dribble. Gives it to Biteng. Biteng to Isit. Under 5 minutes to play now here in the fourth and final quarter. Biteng trying to bring out the fire extinguisher. Unable
That's going to be a
to
trap.
pull the trigger.
Hesitation. Napoles had that quick outlet pass, but he hesitated, went for the dribble, but then took extra steps. Sayang. Would have been an easy fast break opportunity for TIP. There's that shuffle.
Now this is an opportunity also, a good learning experience for the TIP engineers to play with this type of pressure, to play against a very experienced team, a team that na sanay maglaro in the limelight ng Mapua, and try to just secure this victory, protect this lead.
And talking about an experienced team, it's time for the veterans of Mapua to really step up here. Isit, Biteng, Serrano. But they've been limited to one attempt almost in every possession here in the fourth quarter.
Now this is where Mapua misses a guy like Josa Nimes, a big-time player who can deliver in the clutch. Big question for the Cardinals, who will be their Josa Nimes in this game?
And they missed the rebounding of Orwell Olaime.
Yes.
0 offensive rebounds for Mapua here in the fourth quarter.
Grania has the size advantage against Napoles, kaya naman dumouble team ang TIP.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Mapua just out of sync.
Yep, miscommunication there.
5 seconds to shoot on the shot clock of the Cardinals.
And partner, malaking bagay when you don't have your usual players, as you see that sideline violation, but a steal here by Tumalip.
Unable to put it down. That would have been big for Terence Tumalip.
And going back to that point, when you don't have your Orwell Oraime, when you don't have your Josa Nimes, these new guys, Gabo, even Christian Bunyag, still trying to feel out their roles. This is their first major tournament after the NCAA, and Christian Bunyag first appearance here in the NCC. So a lot of guys still trying to fill out or feel out their roles, and it's showing the lack of chemistry here, especially in the fourth quarter for Mapua.
Terence Tumalip, 6 points and 4 rebounds for the Engineers. Free throw is good. As Coach Randy Alcantara calls for time, TIP on top 65-58 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the fourth. We mentioned a while ago that the executive director of the Philippine Collegiate Champions League, Coach Joe Lipa, has arrived, and he's overseeing everything here in day number 1 of the Metro Manila Eliminations dito sa TIP Gym sa Manila. Now Mapua was on top by as many as 10, but they have only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter so far.
Yun yung,
Biglang nabuhay ang TIP Engineers.
yun yung layup ni JP Nieles. That was early in the fourth quarter.
TIP has scored 17 in the fourth quarter.
Yep, led by Napoles' 4, Tumalip's 4, and Joshua Alcober's 4 points. They've also out-rebounded MIT 7-3. Not yet time to panic though here for Mapua. Still a long way to go. 3.5 minutes, and they're just down by 7.
Isit from the corner. Tapos. Rebound Ibanez.
Another one-and-done possession here for the Cardinals.
They are missing Orwell Oraime, who is averaging 20 rebounds per game in the NCAA, as Napoles is able to score.
And partner, that's a prime example of the absence of Orwell Oraime really hurting the defense of Mapua. Normally, he's there to goaltend for the Cardinals. That time, open lane for Napoles. No shot blocker in sight.
Beautiful move by Jore Napoles, who is graduating from the Technological Institute of the Philippines, along with that man, Jemuel Namokatkat, Kimli Medina, and Raymond Alvarado. They're making sure that they finish their collegiate careers on a high note.
So TIP now has tied their largest lead of the ball game at 9 points.
Nieles throws it inside. Serrano, bitin ang kanyang hook shot.
And you know, the big men of TIP have also done a great job on the absence while Odoa is on the bench.
It's like there's a lid on the rim of the Mapua Cardinals. What should have been an easy basket by Hesed Gabot turned into a missed gimme.
Napoles is going to get a warning for resentment to a call.
If you're TIP, you're thinking this is your opportunity to advance to the next phase of the tournament, which is the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games. There are only 3 teams per group here in the Metro Manila eliminations. If TIP is able to protect this lead and win today, and win again tomorrow against St. Clair, they will advance to the next phase of the tournament.
Definitely a big advantage already once you win your first game. Psychologically and standings-wise, especially against an NCAA caliber team.
7-point lead for the Engineers. The Engineers playing it smart here. Milking the clock. Tumalip sees an opening though. He drives. Napoles recovers the basketball and a foul called on JP Nieles.
And again, partners, second chance opportunities have been the story of the second half. TIP in total 21 offensive rebounds for the game. Here in the second half, 7 offensive rebounds compared to 8 for Mapua.
Tumalip. Namokatkat. Napoles is able to finish. Jory Napoles has been the man for the Engineers here in the fourth quarter.
Yep, 10 of his 18 points coming in the second half. And another turnover here for the Cardinals.
At kitang-kita sa mukha nitong si Jory Napoles ang angas. Playing in front of his fellow schoolmates na talagang todo suporta sa kanila.
Sabi nga ni Coach Putit, farewell tour here. So a little more motivated here. Itong si Napoles try to make his last few games as a TIP Engineer more memorable.
His stat line so far very impressive. 18 points, 8 out of 14 from the field. Get this, 11 rebounds, 8 of which on the offensive end.
That's how active Napoles and the Engineers have been getting those second chances.
Hesed Gabo checking out of the game para sa Mapua. Less than 2 minutes to go. Dito sa ating bakbakan, Napoles loses control, puts it up, doesn't drop, rebound Branya. The Cardinals have to hustle quick. And Nieles is able to draw a foul.
That's going to be a foul on Namokatkat. No chance for, or no, Mapua cannot waste any more opportunities. They have to execute on offense and they have to do it fast with 1:44 left, down by 9. Although it's just a 3-possession ball game, Anton, Mapua has not been able to connect from the 3-point stripe. 4 out of 15 here in the game.
Gabo overshoots that 3. And Serrano stepping on the baseline before he could try to bounce that ball off of the body of Jemuel Namokatkat.
So breaks of the game also going the way of the Engineers. 21-4, fourth quarter scoring.
A steal here by the Cardinals. Gabo unable to put it down. And the Engineers are able to secure the basketball. Ibanez stops, pops, doesn't drop. Rebound, Nieles. Nieles Serrano, broken play, unable to convert, and it is TIP basketball once again.
Namatatkat wisely holds on to that basketball.
Now we've seen underdogs rise here in the many years that we've been covering the National Collegiate Championship. And the TIP Engineers are smelling victory here on their home floor. Napoles, that could have been a potential dagger.
43 seconds left. 3-possession ball game though, but the way Mapua has played here in the fourth quarter, especially just 4 points, it's going to be very difficult for them to pull this one off.
Now, if TIP is able to hold on for this victory, what type of effect will this have, Marco, on the rest of the teams participating here in the NCC?
Well, that's just going to confirm that TIP is a force to reckon with also. They've been a force here in the NCPL, and they're just going to affirm that status. And St. Clair better watch out, because they're the next opponent.
That game against St. Clair, TIP and St. Clair will battle it out tomorrow right back here at the TIP gym at 4 p.m. But before that, National University will take the floor against the Pats Seahorses, champions of the Interscholastic Athletic Association.
And you know, partner, a win by TIP tomorrow will put them at first atop Group A. So they will be the ones to advance.
Mapua hoping for a miracle. 35 seconds to go. Magbabalik po ang 2015 National Collegiate Championship. The TIP Engineers hoping that they can secure this huge victory against the Mapua Cardinals of the NCAA in day number 1 of the Metro Manila Eliminations 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Once again, we thank everybody for joining us dito sa ating exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage. We will be covering the NCC starting today all the way up to next Thursday. Tuloy-tuloy po ang ating basketball. The only break we will be having is on Friday, but bukas babalik tayo dito sa TIP to cover more exciting games. NU and Pat seeing action in the first game, and then St. Clair will battle TIP sa ating pangalawang laban.
And you know, partner, just to highlight how big this impending win here is for TIP, the only chance for Mapua to advance to the next round is if St. Clair beats TIP and Mapua in turn beats St. Clair, because if Mapua beats St. Clair and TIP loses to St. Clair, a tie between Mapua and TIP will automatically allow TIP to advance, because a two-way tie we will only go to the winner over the other rule. It's a three-way tie that will allow for a quotient system, and that will only be the only chance for Mapua to advance.
That's why every game matters dito sa ating napakaikli but very intense 2015 NCC. Bunyag with the rebound. Nieles racing up the court. Nieles defended tightly by Napoles. Gabo has to jack this one up. Odoa with the rebound. Cardinals still fighting. Aguirre blocked, and that will probably do it.
Last basket there from Aguirre, and TIP will take this.
Tumalit crosses the half-court line. Odoa. Final pa ni Nieles, but our official will have to confirm on this.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on JP Nieles, but this is just going to be a formality as the Engineers have upset the Mapua Cardinals.
So the 6'10" Christopher Okoronko, aka Odoa, will try to put the icing on the cake here.
Further chance of MVP behind us.
And he gets the shot to trickle in. A huge fourth quarter blast from the TIP Engineers, propelling them to victory against the Mapua Cardinals, 70-64, our final. And we will be back to put the finishing touches on this big win by the TIP Engineers dito sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Nakarating na po tayo sa dulo ng ating pangalawang bakbakan dito sa day number 1 ng Metro Manila Eliminations dito sa TIP Gym, and the home team successfully defending their home court as they defeat the Mapua Cardinals 70-64, and the best player of the game, Jory Napoles, is at courtside with Roxanne Monte Alegre.
Yes, Anton, Jory Napoles with 18 points in this very beautiful game. Jory, nung fourth quarter, lamang pa ng 10 puntos ang kalaban nyo during the first half. Paano nyo na angat ang sarili nyo at nakuha ang panalo?
Una po sa lahat, yung first half pa lang talagang nagkakapakan kami kasi this is our first time na televise kami. And sabi ng coaches namin, stick lang kami, walang isipin kundi game lang, parang sa practice lang. Yun lang gawin namin. Then stick kami sa mga plays. You know.
Malaki bang tulong na andito kayo sa school nyo habang naglalaro?
Yes, talagang sinuporta kami mga taga-TIP kahit prelim exam namin talagang nandyan sila para suportahan kami.
Anong mensahe mo para sa buong TIP community?
At sa lahat mga TIP nanood, thank you sa lahat ng suporta nyo. Nandiyan kayo, tsaka sa coaches namin, talagang sinuporta.
Meron ka bang pwedeng batiin at pasalamatan?
Binabati ko yung mga family ko dyan sa Bicol, Napoles family, then mga teammates ko, of course, sa coaches ko, mga taga-TIP. Yan lang po.
There you have it, Marco Anton, Jory Napoles. Congratulations, TIP Engineers.
Everybody is ecstatic here inside the TIP gym. A huge victory for the Engineers as they successfully defend home court against the Mapua Cardinals, winning 70-64. At magpapatuloy ang nagbabagang aksyon dito sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship bukas. NU plays the Pat Seahorses, the ISAA champions, tomorrow at 2 p.m. And following that contest, we have the St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints taking on the home team, TIP, strutting their stuff once again.
Well, those are going to be two great games here. NU, smarting from that loss in the UAAP, will really come out to make a stamp their mark here against Pats. Meanwhile, St. Clair and TIP wants to assure themselves that they will be the team to advance in Group A. But St. Clair, I'm sure, has other plans by Coach Gino Manansara.
Sa ating unang laban, nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pats 90-63. And in our second game, TIP scoring a huge win against Mapua 70-64. On behalf of our director, Al Neri, Laura Liman, Roxanne Monte Alegre, my partner Marco Benitez, I'm Anton Ross saying see you all again tomorrow for more action. From the 2015 National Collegiate Championship, there can only be one.